I'm going to be ranking the best playoff cards right now in NBA 2K23. My team, we have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 35 to 40 of the best playoff cards right now in the game, including the playoff evos and just the base playoff cards that maybe haven't got an evo. So for example, LeBron's going to be on this list, Jaylen Brown, these cards haven't got evos yet, and then we also have like the playoff evos like Curry, D'Lo, you know, just a mix of the both, and seeing which are the best playoff cards right now in the game. So first playoff card here is going to be the pink diamond DeAndre Ayton. I'll probably throw him somewhere in the B tier category. Like, he's still a pretty good center card, 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan, you know, plays good defense, 95 block, 95 interior defense, 92 steal, 88 perimeter, and I think he's actually a very usable and just solid budget center in the game right now. He's pretty athletic, his jump shot's not terrible, so I would say DeAndre Ayton going to be somewhere in that B tier category alongside the dark matter Anthony Edwards. I'll probably also throw him in B tier. He does get a huge upgrade compared to his Galaxy Opal version, you know, with his dribble sigs, because he's now going to have the Kyle Lowry size up. He's going to have the Trey escape, where before he only had the pro escape and the pro size up. Also, his jump shot's now going to be on very quick timing. He's got the Trey fade. He's got front clutches now added. You know, all around, this card just gets a huge upgrade to his animations and also a pretty big upgrade to his stats and his badges as well. So Anthony Edwards, I think is fair to say probably a B tier playoff card. Devin Booker, 1000% going in the S tier category. I don't think there's even a debate about that. Devin Booker might be one of the best, if not the best playoff card right now in the game, because he is pretty much an invincible card. 6'6" at the point guard position, 50, I'm not kidding, 50 Hall of Fame badges. There's only 2 cards in the game that have more than 50, and that's him and the new Invincible T-Mac. So one of the most badged cards in the game, every single Hall of Fame shooting badge, pretty much every single Hall of Fame playmaking badge, and we know Devin Booker is going to be elite on the offensive end with an amazing jump shot, pretty good dribble sigs. He's just a great all-around offensive point guard, and I think you got to put Devin Booker definitely in the S tier category. Malcolm Brogdon, I'll probably go C tier. He's not a bad card, it's just his jump shot's like okay. He's a little bit short for the point guard position. Like, I wouldn't say short, but I also wouldn't say he's tall. How do you spell Malcolm Brogdon? Malcolm Brogdon there, yeah, he's 6'4" at the point guard position. Definitely not short, but he's just not like a super tall point guard. His jump shot, I'm not the biggest fan of. He's got some okay dribble sig, so I think he's a decent card. I'm gonna have to put him in the C tier category though. Dark Matter LeBron, I think A tier, just because of his size, you know, at that small forward spot. He's still one of the best defenders in the game, just because of his player model, you know, those defensive animations he gets, and then going to the basket, he can still be super dominant at getting to the rim. So I do think Dark Matter LeBron gonna be in the A tier category. I don't know if he's S tier anymore in like the top 5 to 7 playoff card range, so I think for now I'm gonna keep him in the A tier category. Bam, I think you probably got to go B tier. He's a little bit undersized for power forward, but still gives you elite level defense. Jump shot also maybe not the greatest, so I'm gonna throw Bam somewhere in the B tier category. Curry, I think, is probably C or B. Now, Curry's a really good 3-hunter, and if you know how to use this card, he can be super effective and maybe even in the A tier category. I think just for now, I'll probably go Curry in B tier because he's only 6'3". I think it's, yeah, they have him listed at 6'3" with a 6'6" wingspan, or sorry, 6'3" wingspan. I mean, yes, I know he's great on offense because he's got, I mean, his jump shot's only on quick timing. They didn't even update his jump shot, but yeah, he's got really good dribble sigs. He still has a really good jump shot. He's a fun card to use. I'm gonna have to probably put him in the B tier category though. D'Lo, I'm gonna throw in C tier. He's not a bad point guard. I just don't like his jump shot, and also his dribble sigs are, I think his dribble sigs are good. Did they get updated a lot? I don't believe they got updated a lot. Let me just quickly check for D'Angelo Russell. So what did he get for his Evo? You know, stats and badges is cool. I mean, he's got the Curry escape now, which is pretty good. The jump shot, like I said, I'm just not the biggest fan of. His defense is okay. I would probably throw him in the C tier category alongside the Galaxy Opal 11 Mobley and De'Aaron Fox as well. I don't think any of these guys are D tier because they're still very usable cards in game. Like Mobley's a great defender at the power forward position. He's got great size being 7 foot. It's just his jump shot is so slow and definitely a liability on the offensive end. So I do think Mobley gonna have to be in the C tier category. Draymond Green, I'm gonna probably throw in C tier as well. He's just way too short to play power forward. I don't think he's D tier, because he's still a good defender, but He's 6'7" at the power forward position. I know he's got a 7'1" wingspan, and like I said, very good defensive stats and badges. Having every single Hoff badge in the game for defense is super helpful. He's super athletic, you know, has some pretty good dribble sigs for a Draymond card. Jump shots, okay. I mean, he's not a bad card, it's just he plays the power forward position, so I do think he's going to have to be in C tier. Dark Matter Giannis, I always put on the same tier as LeBron, so wherever LeBron is, I think Giannis has to be as well. I think they're very similar cards with their defensive animations that they get and how they just play way better in game than they might look on paper. So yeah, really good at going to the basket. Giannis still has one of the glitchier player models and just overall really good slashing animations, so I do think I'll put him in the A tier category. James Harden for now is going to be A tier. He might honestly be S. Like, I think James Harden is such a good offensive point guard, especially now at that Dark Matter tier where he's going to get some extra Hall of Fame defensive badges, which is crucial for James Harden, getting Hall of Fame anchor, clamps, glove, interceptor, menace. He's also going to get Hall of Fame unpluckable added, catch and shoot, comeback hit, green machine, guard up. You know, Hoff posterizer is really good to have. And then the biggest thing is probably him getting his jump shot on very quick timing and also having that normal leaner as well. That's going to make a huge difference on the offensive end for this card's 3 hunting ability. So I think for now, I'm going to keep him in the A tier category, but I could definitely see him going up to S tier later in the video. Josh Hart, I mean, do I put him I might put him F tier. I don't know, or a D tier. It's just, I don't know. Josh Hart, like, he's a good defender. I understand that, but he's 6'4" at the shooting guard position. He's just so undersized. You know, only has a 57 block for a really good defender. Jump shot's okay. I think I'll keep him in. No, I think I gotta go D tier because I would take everybody in C tier over Josh Hart. I'll put Tyler Hero probably in the C tier. Now I'll put Tyler Hero in B tier. He's still not a bad point guard. I would take him over De'Aaron Fox and over Malcolm Brogdon. Decent jump shot, pretty good dribble sigs. I think he's got to be in B. Jamal Murray's jump shot is completely terrible. I'm gonna have to put him in this C tier category. Good all-around card stats and badges wise, but that jump shot is just way too slow in my opinion. Jalen Brunson is a hard card to rank because he's 6'1", right? So both these Knicks cards are just going to be super undersized, right? You look at Jalen Brunson's height. He's only 6'2" with a 6'4" wingspan. His stats are going to be great though. I definitely won't lie. His stats are really good. He's got a great jump shot. He's got the tray fade, pretty good dribble sigs, quick drops off one, amazing Hall of Fame badges, including 40. So I guess I'll put him in C tier. I do think he's probably on like that Malcolm Brogdon, De'Aaron Fox level. I do think, yeah, he's probably slightly better than the D tier category. Jaylen Brown is probably C. I mean, he's just a decent shooting guard, really does need an Evo card, and I'm surprised he hasn't got one so far. Him and Tatum have been huge letdowns in the playoffs. Like, those are the two cards I thought were guaranteed to get a playoff Evo, and so far they haven't even got one, and they might get eliminated today when you guys are watching this video on Sunday. But yeah, Jaylen Brown, I think, is going to be in the C tier category. Jimmy Butler, I think you got to go S tier. Yes, he can't play point guard like his out of position one, which definitely makes the card more valuable. The fact that he can play point guard, but this one has an Evo, so he's going to get 10 extra Hoff badges, including, I think it's 9 on Hall of Fame, including limitless range added, guard up, corner specialist, catch and shoot, blinders, agent 3. He's such a good defender. 97 block, 98 steal, 98 perimeter, 97 interior defense, almost every single Hall of Fame defensive badge in the game, and he's also going to have still a pretty good jump shot and also very solid dribble sig. So I think for now, Jimmy Butler going to be in the S tier category. Joel Embiid, this card's really not that good on his Galaxy Opal. I'll probably throw him in, what, C tier? I just don't think this Joel Embiid card is really that good, because if it was his Dark Matter, that's a whole different story. This card would probably be at least in the A tier category. But this one right here, the Opal, I just don't know about his jump shot on only quick timing. Doesn't have any good dribble sigs. I don't know. I 85 speed. I think I'll have to put him somewhere in C tier for now. Nikola Jokic, easy S tier, no debate about it. He's just as out of position Dark Matter, which is still one of the best, you know, just all around cards in the game. This one right here is still like one of the best cards in my team, except that the playoffs one is going to be at the power forward position, where this one's going to be at point guard. That's the only difference between the two cards. So yeah, Jokic all around an absolute beast at the power forward spot. I would say he has to be an easy S tier playoff card. Kawhi Leonard, I would say maybe A or B. I mean, still has really good defense. I'll probably throw maybe B tier. Like, him and Kevin Durant are going to be in the same tier. So it's like, do I want to go KD and B and Kawhi and B tier, or do I want to go them in A? I think I'll go B tier for now. Brook Lopez, I think you got to put in the S tier category just because of his size at the center position. He's going to be an elite level defender, 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan. He weighs 282 pounds and has such a wide and just good player model in the game. Jump shot is knocked down with the B elite to base the Brook Lopez upper on very quick timing. I do think he's a really good center in that catch and shoot on offense, able to knock down a lot of threes. So Brook Lopez, at least for me personally, gonna go in the S tier category. Lonnie Walker, am I crazy to say B tier? I think Lonnie's not that bad. Like, he's actually all around a pretty solid card after his Evo. He's only 6'4" at shooting guard. I thought he was actually 6'6", so maybe he goes down to C tier. Yeah, I thought he was 6'6", but he's got really good dribble sigs. Jump shot's a little bit better. I mean, 6'4" at the 2, I think you got to go down to C tier. If he was a little bit taller, he would definitely be on the Anthony Edwards level. Kevon Looney, I think, is A tier. I think Looney gives you great size, great defense, super athletic card, and does actually have some great dribble sig. So I think Kevon Looney going to be an A tier for now. Tyrese Maxey, I mean, I guess the same tier as Jalen Brunson. They're both just going to be undersized point guards. Really fun to use on offense, but just going to be undersized at the point guard spot. Mitchell Robinson, another easy A tier playoff card. Great size in the center position. I do think he's slightly worse than Brook Lopez, just because I do like Lopez's jump shot a whole lot more. Next card here is going to be MPJ. I mean, he's still not a bad card. He hasn't got an Evo yet. Hopefully he does against the Lakers, and he can get up to a dark matter, because he's still a 6'10" small forward, 7' wingspan. His stats might not be the greatest, but he's got pretty good dribble sigs. He's got a decent jump shot. Like, he could actually be very solid once he gets another Evo, or once he gets his first Evo, but I think for now going to be in B tier. Malik Monk got to go to D tier. He's 6'3", I think, at the shooting guard spot. He's just going to be too undersized. Yes, he's great offensively, but he's 6'3" with a 6'5" wingspan at that shooting guard position. I think he's probably got to be in D tier. Austin Reeves is not bad. I would throw him B tier. Like, he's like a Tyler Hero type level point guard. Decent jump shot, good dribble sigs. Just all around not a bad card in the game. RJ Barrett, I'm going A tier. I think RJ Barrett is super elite. I'm also going to move Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard into the A tier category. I still think they're probably A tier playoff cards. Rui Hachimura also going to be an A tier. Got a great jump shot. I would actually take Rui over Kevin Durant because of his release and him also having better dribble sigs. Russ, I'm going to throw him B tier. I think Russ is actually really good at getting to the basket. He's still one of the best slashing point guards in the game, and his jump shot now in very quick timing is actually pretty decent. So I would throw Russ somewhere in B tier. Marcus Smart might be A. I think Marcus Smart's actually super elite at that point guard position. I love the card's jump shot. He's 6'4" point guard, 6'8" wingspan, all around great stats and badges. His jump shot's good. He's got pretty good dribble sigs. I would take him over Curry, over Russell Westbrook, over Tyler Hero, over Austin Reeves. So I'll put him in the A tier category for now. Tatum, I think, is probably B tier, like an MPJ level small forward. And then the last card's going to be Trae Young, who's going to go in the D tier category. So now we got to move one of these playoff cards from A tier into the S tier category. Am I crazy to say Dark Matter Harden? I think he's so good at the point guard position and one of the best 3 hunters in the game, at that point guard spot. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my playoff card tier list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.